We are back on Most Buffalo, looking ahead to all the events happening today and this weekend. And joining me now, as always, is Visit Buffalo Niagara's Patrick Kaler. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me again.
Friday. Popular comedian David Cross will be here at Asbury Hall in Buffalo. So what can folks expect if they've never been to one of his shows before?
Yeah, so a lot of people may not know who he is, but you probably do because he's had a lot of HBO specials. He's Tobias on Arrested Development, but he's also called one of the defining figures of cult Gen X comedy. So I think there's going to be a lot of fun at Asbury Hall at Bayville tonight at 7 o'clock. There's still tickets available, so call ahead and get those tickets. But it'll be a fun night on a Friday night in Buffalo.
He's one of those guys who's been on a lot of things, and you might not know his name, but you would recognize him.
That's right.
And the holidays are right around the corner, so you can already get into the holiday spirit if you want to, with a very frightful Victorian Christmas at Forest Lawn. What's going on there?
Yeah, well, this is really interesting. So a local author and she has written a book about Victorian, a very frightful Victorian Christmas, excuse me. But apparently in Victorian times, they used to tell ghost stories on Christmas Eve.
Oh,
so I know.
To celebrate Christmas Eve.
Right,
okay.
But it never really translated here in the United States, in America. So she's trying to bring it back.
Okay.
So tomorrow at 11 a.m. at Forest Lawn, a pretty appropriate place for ghost stories, I guess. You can go in here, Amanda, she'll be talking about her book, and we'll tell a ghost story from the 1800s.
Oh, that's cool. That's a cool setting, and it's during the day, so it won't be as creepy as if you were in
Exactly.
there when it's dark out. There's another big comedian coming to the Queen City this weekend, Sebastian Maniscalco. He's a big deal. He's come to the KeyBank Center. Dan said he's going, so we know some people are going.
Apparently my staff is going too. This was a big talk yesterday in the office, so apparently a very funny guy, very timely topics that he's talking about. He's apparently no holds barred on this one. He doesn't, no prisoners. So, but it sounds like a lot of fun. So very timely with a lot of things that have been happening lately in our overall news and pop culture. So I think he'll be a lot of fun and very timely, like I said.
Yeah, no lack of material.
No.
And then this event is for sports junkies. The Sports Collectors Tour is happening at the Buffalo History Museum. So what can people see there?
Yeah, and I think this is something really fun for our out-of-town guests from Kansas City to learn more about our Buffalo sports team. So they have their exhibit that's going on, the Icons of Sports, talking about the Buffalo Bills, the Bisons, the Sabres. So everybody's on board. But also they have some sport collectors who will be on hand to talk about some of their items that they have. And so this will be a really good opportunity, I think, for those out-of-town guests, but also our local sports fans.
Yeah, you can always learn something new. And of course, this Sunday is a big game for the Bills.
That's
we
right.
have said a million times they are playing the Chiefs, and there are going to be a lot of watch parties happening. So what are some of the watch parties people can go to if they don't have a ticket to the game?
That's right. So if you don't have a ticket, go to visitbuffaloniagara.com. We've got a whole list of places, but Rec Room, the Cantina at Duende. But again, we're going to be out there with all of our friends and family and fans cheering on our team if we're not at Highmark Stadium, but lots of great places to go and, you know, just share that Buffalo Bills spirit.
And where can people go to find more information about these events and others happening across Western New York?
There's a lot going on, so you go to visitbuffaloniagara.com and follow us on all the social media platforms, Visit Buffalo Niagara.
All right, Patrick, thank you for joining us. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Thank you.